Tigers. I'm Mrs. Kaminsky, one of your ATA brand ambassadors. I am so excited to be here with you today to explore the story of Ara and his first steps to black belt. Let's read it together, and afterwards you and your parents can talk about any lessons you learned from the story. So let's get started. In these woods stands a very special tree. It is taller than all the other trees. This tree is Songam. Ara is a turtle who is small for his age and a little shy. He was told if he came to this tree, he could bring knowledge to his mind, honesty to his heart, strength to his body, and make good friends. Every turtle could use good friends. When Ara opened the door, he couldn't believe his eyes. He saw a tiger class. These children weren't much bigger than him. Everyone was kicking and jumping, and they made it look so easy. But Ara knew that it was probably really hard. Just as Ara turned around to leave, one of the students saw him standing in the doorway and roared. Ara was really scared and went into his shell. It was the loudest noise Ara had ever heard. The tiger class came running over to make sure Ara was okay, but they looked really scary at first. "Hey, are you all right?" asked a tiger named Bayo. "I didn't mean to frighten you," said Rayon, the big lion that roared. The rest of the class introduced themselves to Ara, and he slowly came out of his shell. There was Cheery the cheetah, Suri the eagle, Choa the phoenix, Mir the dragon, Narsha the snake, and Baron the panther. "I'm Ara. Maybe these guys aren't so scary after all," he thought. Bayo asked Ara, "Are you here for class?" Ara answered, "Me? Join a tiger class? No, I don't think so," Bayo replied. "That's too bad. It's a lot of fun." The rest of the tiger class went back to training, and Bayo continued, "If you would like, you could stay today. It's a very special day. I'm testing for my new belt, and it's going to be orange." Ara was amazed. An orange belt? That sounded so cool. "I could never do that," said Ara. "Of course you can. You just have to set a goal," replied Bayo. As Sambanim says, the goals you set are the goals you get. But before Ara could ask what Sambanim is, Baron shouted, "Face the front." Ara watched as everyone snapped to attention. Then Baron shouted a word he had never heard before. "Chariot!" They all stood very still, and an old white-haired tiger stepped out of the shadows and onto the floor. "Kunye!" Baron said. Everyone bowed. Ara was beginning to feel scared again. "Good afternoon, class. Who is this that joins us today?" said the white-haired tiger. Ara tried to speak, but he was way too scared. Bayo answered for him. "This is Ara, sir. He's my new friend." Ara smiled. Bayo had called him a friend. "Well, Ara, it's nice to meet you. My name is Jungso." Then something amazing happened. Jungso, the big scary tiger, bowed to Ara. After that, he didn't seem so big and scary anymore. "So, will you be joining our class?" Jungso said. "I don't think I'm strong enough to do this," Ara answered. "I believe you're stronger than you think you are. But for now, why don't you watch and see if it looks like fun?" Ara took a seat on the mat, and the class began. He watched as everyone did exercises and cool kicking drills. Mir even fell down, but he wasn't sad about it. He just got right back up and kept on kicking. Then it was time to watch Bayo test for his orange belt. Bayo did his poomsae, his one steps, and then he did something truly incredible. He broke a board with his foot. His foot! Ara thought that was so cool. He didn't realize he had stood up at the time. Jungso asked him if he would like to try. This time, Ara thought about it. As he walked over to the board, Ara thought maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Bayo said, "You know, just a few weeks ago, I was just like you." Jungso smiled and said, "You know, one time I was just like both of you." Ara answered, "But you're a master." Jungso smiled and replied, "Every master begins their journey as a white belt. We set our goals and we work hard to achieve them." "And what is your goal, class?" The Tiger class all answered as one. "Black belt, sir." Jungso looked at Ara. Would you like that to be your goal too?" Ara thought about it, took a deep breath, and he said, "Yes, sir." He did it. Ara couldn't believe it. He broke the board. The whole Tiger class cheered. Jungso gave Bayo his new orange belt and told him he did a great job. Ara was proud of his new friend. Then Jungso gave him a brand new white belt. Now Ara was proud of himself. Bayo said, "We'll work hard to reach our goals together." The whole class congratulated him. Ara couldn't wait to become a black belt. The end. Wow, what an exciting story about Ara and his journey to black belt. In it, we learned some new terms like chariot, which means attention, kunye, which means to bow, the term poomsae, which is a modern term for doing your moves in a pattern. You can practice those moves and those terms with your parents. And if you're familiar with them, you can even teach your parents. Also, I hope you'll talk with your parents about any lesson you learn. What do you think Ara was looking for in the beginning of the story? Do you think he found what he was looking for? What goal did he set for himself? Was he the same turtle that he was at the end of the story as he was when he began the story? Would you be friends with Ara? Well, that's our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I am looking forward to our next story about Bayo and how he will stand up to bullies. Until then, keep training, and we'll see you in class.